morning. It is. Let's see. It is Monday, October 28th, 2013. It is 9:05 a.m. This is Eric from Facebook.com/Eric the Conqueror or YouTube.com/user/TheSandman047. Give me a second. That guy done goofed. Alright, so I hope everybody had a good weekend. I know I did. Well, most weekends are good, because you don't have to do anything for the most part. Although I find my weekends are a little bit more productive than my week, because I end up getting a lot more done during a lot more stuff that I have to do. I get done. Alright. There's actually a lot of shit I want to talk about, but there's just no time for it. I was actually passing a truck right now, and I realized the importance of we all drive around, and a lot of us do understand it, but a lot of us don't. The workings of the internal combustion engine are pretty simple and complex at the same time. And I don't know, I think that the combustion engine is kind of like a metaphor for life for me. I don't know, it kind of makes sense. Because, if you think about it, there's thousands and thousands of revolutions per minute that occur. Right now, my car's idling at 600 times 1,000, so... So 600 revolutions per minute, and then I'm hitting the gas, and it's jumping up to around 2, so 2,000 per minute. And in the grand scheme of things, each individual combustion in each cylinder isn't really that meaningful, I guess. But when you combine them all, they produce a lot of energy, and that to me is kind of like everybody on this planet. I don't know. And the only difference is, if there's a major problem and a couple of combustions are missed, you have a big problem with that complex engine, because one thing leads to another, and then it'll start to break down and deteriorate really fast at a rapid pace. People are so upset in the morning. I kind of understand why. And I don't know, it's just me. I don't think we should be on this fucking 9 to 5 system. It's not good. I suppose there are worse things in the world than having to wait in traffic, but it's just such a waste of time. I really truly feel like the machine of society is just trapping us. I don't know, I just feel like cattle being herded. This is exactly how cattle look when they're being herded. They're pushed through the gates, and they go to their thing, they chill, get milked, and then they're sent on their way. It's exactly what's happening to us. At least I think. Look at this hero over here. Fucking love heroes. Alright, I play Hero sometimes too. It's alright. Well, I don't know. I always feel bad for the people with really shitty cars. Not because of they're poor and whatnot, but because I know that when I have a shitty car, I always look towards cars that are better than mine with envy. Well, not envy so much, just a longing for better life. You know what I mean? I know I can do better, so I guess it is kind of motivating too. But at the same time, it's really depressing. There's all these people who are loaded, who fucking don't even deserve it. I don't know. They work for corporations that pollute the world, and I don't know. It's fucked up. But whatever. That's life, right? And I guess it makes sense. I guess sheep looking at the lion thinks, what the fuck? Who's this big motherfucking beast? I don't know if that makes any sense, but It's kind of true, kind of holds true. We always look to those above us and wonder, like, why are those people up there? Like, why not me, right? Then I guess, like, I don't know, I guess a lot of people are, right? Like, I've heard this before, like, all the challenges in your life are put there for a specific reason. That specific reason is to make you stronger. Like, those are your challenges and they're unique to you. And it kind of makes sense, right? Like, I obviously need to develop a different type of strength than somebody who hunts for a living, and, like, you know, even cushy people are presented with challenges. Like, I get it, but I don't know. At some point, it just becomes like it becomes a matter of just, putting, like, instead of wanting everything to yourself, want for the betterment of society as a whole. Does that make sense? So, like, I don't know. If you think you're poor, look to your left and see that the next person, or I should say right if you're driving, I guess, if you're in the left lane. I don't know. I'm getting out of hand. But whatever, look to one side or the other, look any other way, and you'll see somebody who's more poor and more suffering more than you. And, like, by poor I don't mean, like, wealth. I mean, like, just quality of life-wise. Like, you'll see somebody who is much worse off than you. And there will always be somebody who is much better off than you as well. That is the essence and cyclical nature of things in life. And I don't know, it just makes sense. Like, it's kind of like the serpent eating its own tail. I love that analogy. Like, it just goes in a circle. I love it when people use for waste opposite efficiently. Yes. I love getting through clear. Anyway, so yeah, the internal combustion engine is really quite the machine. Like, and just machines in general are very impressive. They convert energy they convert energy into work, and then work into energy, and vice versa. I think that's what the definition of a machine is, or it reduces the amount of energy needed to do work. I'm not sure, or makes it more efficient. No, because the more efficient the machine, the better it is. So a machine converts energy into work. That's what it does. But some energy is always lost, and by lost I mean this is basic science tension. Like, energy cannot be created nor destroyed. It can only be transferred or, like, converted. So when I say lost, I mean, like, the engine. When we produce energy with an engine, some of it's lost to friction and heat, like heat and sound energy as well. And so that the spark produces heat and it produces light, and I guess it produces. What else would it produce? No, it is. It's the heat. The heat is the major thing that it produces. So then, most of the heat expands the air in the chamber rapidly, pushing the piston. But some of the heat obviously stays around and heats the engine up. And I guess that's a good thing too, especially if you live in a hot climate and whatnot. But it gets out of hand when you're driving, like, I don't know, when it's in summertime and whatnot. And efficiency. I really like efficiency. My video's running out. I don't know. It's been a hectic weekend. It was hectic, yo. I fucking hate when people talk.